Hi everybody, Martyn at Flicking Feathers again today, and I'm tying a yellow Mr. Softy. It's a pattern that's been about for a very long time in Scotland and the UK. Very effective in the winter, but I mean it'll work all season, all year long on the reservoirs. As always, I'll put a materials list in the description, along with a link to the Patreon page for anyone that wants to support the channel, get access to the members only content, the monthly fly tying meetings, and enter the giveaways. So I've got my hook and my vise. It's a size 8 Kamasan B175. Used to be we would tie these on long shank hooks, like you'd use like a long shank 10, but really, like a Kamasan B830, the shank's the same length as this, but you've got less gape, so you're better using the 175 with the extra gape, and it's also a stronger hook. Starting some thread. This is 140 denier Danville's. It's the flat wax nylon, and a sort of chartreuse colour. Anything you like. A flat thread's good for this. For when you tie in the foam, you can put a bit more pressure with on the foam. It'll not cut it just as readily as a round thread will. So the tail is yellow marabou. And I've got a bunch here. Some short fibres in there I'm going to take away. Grab a bit more. And then I'm just going to come up and find where it's all nice. Pinch it, so that gives me my tail length. And then the fibres are all nice. And I've got the fullness of the marabou. Tail length, at the back, I want like 2 shank lengths, like this, see. Get that tied in. And I'll trim away the waist. And then just catch everything down. At this stage, I just like to tidy up the marabou. It kind of gets in your way if you try to leave it and tie everything off at once. Now I'm going to add some flash, and I've got here it's Dave Downey razor flash. I've got the sunburst and a couple of strands of pearl. I'll tie it in on your side first, just about the length of the tail. And I'll come down the shank a bit, fold it over, and then take it up on my side. Just cut it off to length. The sunburst just gives you a wee bit more intense colour, and the pearl obviously is catching the light. Now the foam back is a booby cylinder. It's a 7mm cylinder that I've cut in half lengthways. You see them there, I just cut them from a block myself. Now, got to have a wee look. I'll just square the end a bit better. And I'll tie it in so that the foam sticks out just beyond the back of the hook. Some people like that tag end a bit longer, some folk like it shorter. It's entirely up to yourself. So just take that progressively tighter turns. I'm going to lift the foam, get a couple of wraps in front, and then I'll come back into that groove again a couple of times, and then come in front, and that just locks everything in place. Body is just cactus chenille, fritz, estas, whatever you like. This is a sort of yellow 11mm. Bare the core and then catch that in, and then just hold everything out the way, tie right back against the foam, make sure there's no any gaps, and just come away down here, and just to stop this bouncing at any point I'll put a half hitch in, and then it's just a case of wrapping forward with the chenille. Sweep it back between every turn so you don't want to be trapping fibres. You want all these fibres to be sticking out, catching light. They do move in the water, the wee micro movements. And also, I mean, it creates a more durable fly. It's much harder for a tooth to get in. If this is all tight, and these are sitting there sort of almost like shingles, they protect the core. But if it's slack in any way, that's how a fish's tooth can get under and start to loosen it. So I'm going to come forward to, say, an eye length behind the eye. I'll catch this off. One turn over it, one turn on the hook, one turn over, one on the hook. And the same again, that's 3 times. I'll just put everything back, tie over it. And that's very well locked in, never going anywhere. Trim it away. Just got to tidy this area up. And then split that fritz, pull the foam over, make sure your turn's nice and straight, and then just gradually tighten in, 3 or 4 wraps, and then I'm going to whip finish in front. Put another one in. Now, some people, they like to tie the foam all the way down, but I prefer just to sort of pull it a wee bit, cut straight across, and leave that wee nub. Wee fibre there I don't like, just need to take it away. I mean, the foam can never slip back here, and you're leaving that wee bit extra buoyancy. And then come in on the back and just make a straight cut down towards the tie-in, down the middle to separate the foam. If you lift the tail a wee bit, it will reposition the foam better, splay it. So you've got like this. Some people kind of cut a V and have that at a point, but I prefer it like this. And then just to secure everything, come in underneath. Good big drip of varnish there. Clear the eye and the fly's done. Very easy to tie. Very, very effective, especially in the winter. But as I say, it will catch fish all year. You know, sometimes you want something bigger than a fab, or a wee mini booby. Tie these in different colours. So I hope that was useful. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up below and subscribe to the channel. Tight lines, guys. Bye.